Hi everyone, Bernard here on behalf of MovieGameNostalgia.com with our latest movie versus the poster battle. Yes, and there we go, Space Cowboys. Silly title, isn't it? Well, silly title. I thought it was a good title, but most people thought it was a silly title at the time when it came out in the year 2000. It rented fairly well in the video shops. Obviously, it went pretty well in my shop, mainly because of the characters. I think obviously the Clint Eastwood, Tommy Lee Jones, Donald Sutherland, James Garner. So let's have a look back. What was better, the movie or the poster? Right, yeah, it's 2 hours, 10 minutes, so it's quite long, a bit of an epic, really. It was an action-adventure thriller, directed and produced by Clint Eastwood. It starred Eastwood, Tommy Lee Jones, Donald Sutherland, and James Garner, who are all playing characters in the same age demographic. In actuality, only Eastwood and Garner are close in age, while Sutherland and especially Jones are too young to have been astronaut pilots in 1958, as mentioned in the script. The story, well, it's when retired engineer Frank Corvin, Clint Eastwood, is called upon to rescue a failing and falling satellite. He insists that his equally old teammates accompany him into space, which is something they've always wanted to do, but never got the chance. Any good? Well, it had a good budget. It wasn't a fantastic budget of $60 million, which is reasonable, and it returned nearly $130 million at the box office, so it over doubled its initial budget. The critics, well, Rotten Tomatoes at the time gave it a score of 78% based on reviews from 119 critics. It was a good, healthy score with an average rating of 6.72 out of 10. So again, another good score. The website's critical consensus read, while the plot is overly cliched, it is the superb acting by the stars, especially the tense interactions between Clint Eastwood and Tommy Lee Jones, and the spectacular special effects make this a movie worth seeing. Yeah, I pretty much echo most of what they say there. The Metascore rating, the Metascore's critics rating was 7.3 out of 10. So again, they did like it. And we got anywhere between 5.9 out of 10 and 7 out of 10 from various critics. Filmcom's Peter Brunette rated it 7 out of 10. And he wrote, the filmmaker's given us 2 films for the price of 1. Unfortunately, the second film, a gripping thriller which occupies the last 45 minutes of Space Cowboys, is much better and more involving than the first film. Okay. An Internet Movie Database user rating, that's Joe Public, the people who went to see it at the box office, they give it a 6.4 out of 10, which is okay. It's not a bad rating. It's a watchable rating, isn't it? I mean, I've had a look back at this now. I've watched it again. I've gone back and watched it. I mean, I remember watching it 2 or 3 times at the time when it came out over the years. It's something I've dipped in and out of, mainly because of the cast. And my little review of this, just sort of quoting from my MovieGameNostalgia.com review, was Space Cowboys was an attempt to give us a somewhat lighter space movie. It was, although it had its serious side as well. It followed on from 2 blockbusters 2 years earlier with Armageddon, if you remember that, cracking film, and Deep Impact, another very, very good film, and even the earlier Apollo 13 from 1995. It wasn't all laughs, but obviously this is probably where the critics said before there's 2 main elements to the film. Obviously, the more or less frivolous side, the first half of the film, the more serious part of the film, the second half. It wasn't all laughs, though. It had a serious side to it that turned an old buddy film into a serious threat to the world story, which it did. The ending was corny, but absolutely brilliant. And if you watch this back again, I'd forgot this ending, but it is one of my favourite endings of a film of all time. And it just gave me a little bit of a glow, you know, one of those really nice corny endings that makes you feel a little bit better about things. Yeah, nice little film that still entertains some 20 years later. Yes, I did enjoy it. Yeah, I found the first part again a little bit meandering, a little bit long, but as I said, the second more serious half of the film was really engaging. I did enjoy it. It's a simple tale from a simpler time, well worth a rewatch. It's no Apollo 11 or Gravity, but gives the modern day monsters like Ad Astra, not one of my favorites, a run for its money. And my overall review now, looking back at it, I don't know what it would have been at the time, probably been a bit slightly higher, but I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. The film, I'll give a 7 out of 10 this time. As for the poster, taglines: a sci-fi thriller with stunning special effects from Daily Star, wickedly funny movie this son, rent it now on diesel. This is 2000 was when videos and DVDs were sort of sitting on the shelves at the shops. You know, both are available. The DVD was brand new, but we still had a big section on VHS, which obviously still dominated in the year 2000. So it's nice to see rent it now on video and DVD. Video again, don't need to put video on there just so people know what DVD is. Warner Brothers. He said, okay, it's because of the stars, isn't it? I mean, yeah, a poster. What shall I give the poster? What do you think? You're going to let me know in the comments below, aren't you? Yeah, I'll give the movie a 7 out of 10. I'll only give the poster a 6.5 out of 10. I'll give the movie victory today. The movie's well worth a watch. I'll give the movie the victory on this one. So there you go. Do you agree with me? Let me know anyway in the comments or on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter or for all information about movies, board games, etc. Information on there. And follow me on Twitter at nostalgia_movie. I'm on Facebook with Bernard with links to movie game, nostalgia.com, my website for DVDs, or rare DVDs, board games, and posters. And obviously that's on there. So they're all reasonably priced and very rare. I mean, these are readily available. These posters are all promotional posters supplied to video shops in the 90s and the 2000s. So it's not something you can just pick up these days. So it's nice that I think that's a nice poster. It is a good poster, even though it lost the battle, but it's still a good poster. Anyway, please push the subscribe button. That'd be great. Tell your friends about these things. I try and keep them short and sharp and a little bit of entertainment for you and some information, obviously, as well for you. Push the bell notification so you know these things are coming out. And, of course, thumbs ups are always nice. It's nice to get thumbs up. I mean, I can get 200-300 views on a vlog and get like 10 or 15 thumbs up. So that's a little bit disappointing. But it's par for the course. Everyone has the same problem. But if you can, just push that thumbs up. Just only takes a second, does it? A split second to do it. Anyway, thanks for joining me today for this movie versus the poster special, where the movie comes out on top, which is quite rare, but it does happen. Anyway, yeah. And if you watch Space Cowboys, let me know what you think. Anyway, thanks for watching. What are you going to do with the rest of your day? Have a great one. Look after yourself. Look after your friends. And more importantly, look after your family. And hopefully you join me again for another little special on a film or something else very soon. Thanks for watching. This is Bernard saying goodbye.